Hello and welcome, and today we are talking about the power of making an app for your business and some examples of video content to put on that app. Let's get right into it. Mobile is now. It has been surpassing desktop usership for a couple years now. Everything is mobile driven, everything is made for mobile, everything is served on mobile, and everything is focused on mobile. So let's look at a few reasons why you would create an app for yourself. First off, mobile apps offer a ton of personalization. You're gonna get a lot of information from people, how they prefer their notifications, what parts of the app they're visiting, their user experience within the app, even things as like GPS, so you can understand where they're going, what they're doing. Email has kind of dropped off. The open rates, the conversion rates, the read rates are dropping at an all-time low. So having an app offers you to push notifications. You can do push notifications which go to your phone, either the outside lock screen or the home screen or anything like that. So you can get people to set up to receive those notifications, as well as in the app. So you can tell people to go different places if they've landed on a certain page, or you can recommend them a certain thing based on another thing. So all of this personalization just allows you to customize your app a little more and make it more appealing. Click-through rates on push notifications can be as high as 40%. So just think about that. Think about how often you're on your phone. Think about how often you get notifications already from Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and how getting one from your own app wouldn't be that much trouble, and it could offer a ton of value. Now, one of the most fundamental differences is the ability to work offline. So if someone is not on an internet connection, there's not a chance they're going to be able to get to a website. There's many caches available that you can kind of sort of load a website without the internet, but it's very limited, has very limited functionality. So to be able to be offline, connect to your customers on a direct one-to-one basis is amazing. Creating the ability for the app to work offline, or creating some offline modules or something in the app that can keep people interested, engaged, excited while they may not have internet connection, or they're just killing time, whatever it may be, pushing them to the app and having that offline content is key. Next, freedom in designing. You can design however you would like. You can make it custom on the back end, on the front end, with the way you code it, with the widgets you put in, with the forms you provide, with anything that you do, you can create completely custom. I'm not saying it doesn't come without a cost and you get what you pay for, but to be able to have that customization is amazing. Now, as a middle ground, this is a whole new branding experience. So this isn't your website, this isn't your mobile website, this is an app. So you can try new things. If you want to use this platform to start to try new things, whether it's SMS messaging, whether it's creating push notifications with promotions and coupons, anything along those lines, if you want to try that out, it's great to have this flexibility. Feel free to use your app to try out new things that you normally wouldn't, or that you normally don't. This is a great opportunity to test things without it being a huge burden. This is your own app. You can push things out, try it on your own, and see what works and what doesn't. These apps are best used in the sales funnel at the top and the bottom. So brand awareness, just getting your name out there, getting people to download the app is perfect to start to get your name out there. On the bottom of the funnel, this is where you can personalize all content in order to create the best type of clothes for your brand, your product, whatever it may be. So you want to just try out these new things and use the bottom of the funnel with the people that you already know are interested, engaging with you, your app, your content, everything else. Try some new things at the bottom of the funnel with your app to try to close people. Now that we've understood why it's good to have an app and why your business should look to creating an app for the future, let's talk about the video content we can put on that app. First and foremost is courses of any and all types. So whether that's teaching cooking and the basics of keeping a good kitchen, keeping it stocked, having the right tools, preparing the right meals, going through the right processes, using the right cooking techniques, all those things matter. So teaching back to people is the number one thing that everyone is looking for always. First and foremost is courses. Just about everyone has taken a course, including me, some paid, some unpaid. Some range the gamut from one video all the way up to 100. So this is your chance to showcase anywhere from 9 to 15 videos and show something you do very well. So if it's cooking, explain some recipes, go through a few different recipes in depth, go through some techniques you have with cooking, go through some tips and tricks that you can provide to them, and just show them a good cooking experience. Same with auto mechanics and explaining brake pad changes, oil changes. Same with teachers and explaining how to make a syllabus. Anything along those lines is great to keep your audience engaged, keep them coming back to the app, and keep them watching recurring content. Make sure you're dropping these videos at least once a week. Make it try to be 2 to 3 times a week. Create a schedule that your people can rely on. So if you drop every Wednesday and Sunday, make that your thing. If you're a Monday, Thursday, Saturday person, make that your thing, but stick to something that people can rely on and use notifications. Second is daily, weekly, and monthly content. So always be checking in with your people. Like right now with COVID-19 raging across the world, it'd be a great time if you had an app to just check in on your people, see how they're doing, see how you can provide value to them. Don't try to sell to them, but see how you can help them in this time. Everyone is always looking for help, and it's always important to look towards those who are willing to help. And having an app is already above and beyond, so use that to help however you can. On a weekly check-in, you could drop something every single week, whether it's a vlog, whether it is a tutorial, a how-to, a walkthrough, a tip of the week, anything along those lines. Keep your people engaged on a weekly basis as well. Monthly, you could go live on your app, create a webinar, something that everyone can tap into and see you on a video chat. That way they can see your personality, see your expression, everything that's been happening. They can feel your excitement, and it's a great way to connect on a monthly basis. Now, what people are always looking for is industry insight, industry news. So if you have an app, there's a good chance you're probably already a leader, you probably already have an established fan base, and they're probably actively engaging with you and the app. So use that to your advantage. Show them you're a thought leader, show them what's happening in your space, explain to them whether that's good, bad, or the ugly, and generally be a leader that they can depend on and look to when it comes to your thing. Lastly, motivate. A lot of people overlook this. People are people across the board, and they need to be motivated. There are rough times, there are great times, but in between, in the regular day-to-day, a lot of people need motivation. So feel free to use this to get your audience excited, whether they want self-help and personal development, whether they want something as simple as, I hope your week is going well, here's a tip to increase your results, XYZ. Use these things to your advantage. And to end it all, be consistent. Provide something that your people can rely on. Become that person they lean to. Become that person they look to when you are relating the thing. And be on top of their brain at all times. Use the app to push video content, push your brand, and create a space that people can interact and engage and generally have a great time with you, your brand, and your products. Hope you all had a good time with that. Let me know your thoughts below, and let's chat about it.